Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Morlison here, and today I'm going to be doing a more of a casted game. Not really featuring anything. Of course, I will be talking about my Malta, but this is a game between me and a fellow clanmate, Shake 2020. If you're higher in the ELO list, you probably have ran into Shake 2020. He's a really good player. Definitely loves his age 2 play, but he can do some age 3. He doesn't really like his late game. His late game could use some improvement, but definitely a solid player overall. And it's Shake playing as Spain, me as his teammate playing as my infamous Malta, versus Chris playing as Malta, so a little bit of a mirror match here, and then Bush playing as Italy. So the our opponents are playing the two new civs. I'm playing Malta as one of the new civs, and Shake's just playing good old Spain. Pretty solid, pretty solid civ here. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what's going on. Now, one thing Shake loves doing with his Spain is he does like to get some dogs. He's pretty good about recruiting dogs. These Spanish dogs, oh my lord, they're like the monk and disciples. It just allows them to clean up the treasures really easy, get good treasures. So just like how my Malta Explorer has more HP than your standard European Explorer, um, he too can clean up treasures pretty easily because he's got his little dog companion. So he's going to be utilizing that dog companion quite a bit here. I'm doing my typical opening. The TP line is a little bit further in most games. It's kind of ways around there. So, and I don't think I've quite explored it. This is a new map for me. So I'm not entirely sure where this TP line is. I know it's somewhere around here, but it's a little bit further than I thought it was. So I'm looking for this TP line, but because I'm having to look for this TP line, I do go ahead and just drop the house, and I'm chopping for the 200 wood. So I should be getting off the wood. I'm gonna go ahead and start herding in this bison. So I've got my deer under my TC. I'm going to start putting my bison under my TP. So I'm still looking for it. So I overchopped by 10. I found it. Finally found it. I was like, there it is. And look, I just spotted it. So I quickly put my TP down. Shake is also building a TP of his own. That way he can get his shipments out. And let's see what's going on over here. Bush tamed a wolf, so Bush did grab a wolf here. Doesn't look like Chris is going for a TP, so he's not getting that early TP. I think this is a mistake because Malta, if you don't know, Malta gives you a 2% HP bonus to all of your Maltese units for every shipment you send. So me personally, I love getting that TP up so I can get my shipments as soon as possible. Here I am. I'm going to go for this 100 XP. Again, my opinion, I think the treasures that are most worth taking as Malta is XP and wood. So let's check out everybody's decks here. Here's my team deck. No, that's right. I told Shake I forgot to grab my team deck. I grabbed my 1v1 TP deck, but there's not a whole lot of difference from my 1v1 deck and my team deck. So this is going to be okay. It's going to work out here. So here's my 1v1 deck. If you haven't seen it, this is it right here. Let's see what Chris has. So this is Chris's deck. So he went with the churches instead of going with the merchant republics. Perfectly fine. People prefer churches. I prefer merchant republics because in a long-term investment, merchant republics really does pay off. It gives you such a sweet bonus. Going more defensive, I see that he's got like the extensive fortifications. Um, what's going on here? So they are getting this treasure together. What treasure is this? So that's going to be a 45 XP that really should go to Chris, but he's going to give it to Italy. I think this is again. I think this is a mistake. I think the Malta players should always grab the XP treasures. They're the most XP reliant reliant civ in the game. They are. Like Shake will argue with me anytime this guy plays a Civ. He makes it sound like he needs the XP more. No one needs XP more than Malta. I go like Malta and then like French and China, but Malta needs it the most because it's in their core mechanic. I get better the more shipments I get. Not even because of just the shipment, but because I get better. So that was Chris's deck. Shake's deck here. Let's see. He's got the 5 Lancers, 4 Lancers. So we're probably going to see a lot of Lancer play here. I'm pretty sure we do see that. He's got the House of Tresmera. Sorry for butchering that name. But you can definitely tell he's going for a fast fortress because look at that deck. He is stacked for H3 and H4. Hardly anything in H2. And then last but not least, Bush. Let's see what Bush has got going on. He chose a little bit of lag. So he went with Merchant Republics, which is funny because he still hasn't built a TP yet. So if you're going to go Merchant Republics, you definitely need to get that TP up just as soon as possible. So he's going Merchant Republics. He's got the Advanced Politician, which allows your age ups to give you like just better stuff with your politicians. Looks pretty standard here though. He is going to be doing the 1500 coin into your Lombards, Accords of 1,000 wood. Too much sleep. So he's definitely going to go for a Lombard boom. We can definitely see that here. So here I am. I'm aging up. Let's see these age up times. I'm chopping for my German. Oh yeah, does Chris have German? I don't even know if Chris has German. Chris does have German. Okay, let's see if Chris goes for German here. Chris is already in age 2, but he didn't chop for the German. Oh, he did. He's sending it right now. So Chris is ahead of me, actually. So I'm getting my ass kicked by Chris, ain't I? Doing a little bit of fighting here. Now the Italian does also have a card like Malta that buffs up. He didn't grab it, so the Malta and Italy have this card in H1 where it really boosts up their Explorer. So wanted to see if you got that. Here, Shake is grabbing a second TP. Very, very well done from him because he's now denied Chris's natural TP. Italy players taking this TP. So Chris is going to go without a TP, and I think he's going to be in a rough spot here not having a TP. I really do. I think he really needs that TP. Looks like I wasn't that far behind though getting my like he is ahead of me. It looks like, I mean, we can see from the score he's slightly ahead of me in everything here. Let's see what Chris is sending in next. So Chris sent Settlers and German Tongue. But look at this. Okay, so Chris not getting the TP still hasn't got his third shipment. As opposed to me, I'm already sending in my third shipment and a fourth shipment. And that's because I got the TP fast and I also got XP treasures. So here I am sending in my fourth shipment and Chris hasn't even got his third shipment yet. And this is where it really just comes into play. In fact, I actually want to do a comparison real quick. Like, look at this. Because your Explorer counts as a Maltese unit. So right now, his Explorer is looking at 500 plus 145, from shipments. And age up upgrades, right? But look, I bet you mine is higher. Let's compare this. 165. You see that? It's not a significant difference, but it's something that's just going to get better and better as those shipments come in. And obviously, I'm going to continue to have more shipments than him just because I've got that TP line and I got it early. So here he is. Let's see what he sends. He sends wood. Okay, going for infrastructure. I sent coin. I'm going for a fast age up. In fact, I've already sent in hospitality. Arrives faster. Next age up is faster. And all your hospital upgrades are cheaper. So this is one that just kind of keeps giving, at least all the way through my upgrade times. And it gives me that 2%, just like any shipment. Let's see what's going on here. So it looks like Italy went with mounted infantry. I think those are from the natives. So Italy definitely grabbing the natives here. Poor Shake's Explorer, I think, is going to go down here. There's no way he's going to be able to save that Explorer from these mounted infantry. And let's check out these stats. What are they? Ranged heavy cavalry that can dismount to become skirmishers. Good against infantry, benefits from promotions. Okay, not bad here. So here I am. I'm aging up. Let's check out Chris. Chris is going to go ahead and get some sentinels out. Now I'm really comfortable doing a fast fortress here on this map, just because look at this distance, and we haven't scouted a forward base, so there's no way they're going to get infantry out and get it all the way across the map, especially these sentinels because they're so slow. They're not going to get them out and all the way across this map in time. I'm going to be in H3. Let's see, settler wagons. He's now got, I guess, only 2 of his settler wagons. 3. He's got 3 of his settler wagons. I wonder how many of my settler wagons I already have, and I've got 3 of my settler wagons. Now look at this, I'm about to yet again get my next shipment. This is gonna be my 5th shipment compared to Chris. 1, 2, 3. Who just got his 4th, and I just got my 5th. So now at this point, I'm an entire shipment ahead of. Now let's see this little skirmish here. It's Shake. I guess it was Shake one. Shake did not do very good. They're trying to take down this TP, probably for Chris to take the TP. He is sending in Wignacourt. I'm sending in Wignacourt. So you start to see how this taking the early TP really starts to play out in your favor as the Malta player. Let's see what Italy's doing here. Italy getting his first Lombard shipment here. Ships 1 Lombard wagon, deposits 700 coin. So this is going to deposit 700 coin. This is going to deposit 1500 coin. This is going to just really boomy, just a really nice boom deck from Italy. Italy and those Lombards, and they did recently buff the Lombards. So Italy's going to do pretty nice on this boom here. And we're going to keep watching these scores. Shake at 10-8. Italy, or Chris at 10. Chris actually beating Bush right now in score, probably because the Wignacourt and Cellar wagons just really help with that early and late game eco. Here I am getting out my first batch of Sentinels, at good old 9 minutes, but I had my 2 TCs and my Commandery to help defend if I really needed it. And if I was saying that we were being pushed, I could have pushed out these Sentinels a little quicker, but, again, I'm not too worried. Last I saw them, they were down here taking out this TP, so I knew his army wasn't near us. So I felt pretty comfortable delaying my Sentinels for a little bit, and now I'm pumping them out. Shake is also in Age 3. Let's see what Shake is up to. He's sending in Spanish Gold. Spanish Gold, if you don't know, was recently nerfed. It doesn't give you quite as much benefits, but I think ultimately it's still worth it, in my opinion, especially for like late game play and prolonged game. It benefits, right? It stacks. It eventually pays for itself. So I think Shake might have seen... No, that's both the Malta and Italy player. They're going for these treasures here. They are together. He went with dismounted infantry, so those are those mounted infantry. They are now in skirmisher mode on foot with sentinels. So we're going to see what they do here and how we react to it. Shake going to Age 4. Wow, Shake going to Age 4 already. Where am I? Am I going to H4? I'm not going to H4. I think I'm Massacre now. So Shake playing a very risky game here. He's just going pretty much semi industrial here. I think that was a bit greedy. It's very greedy. I go ahead and I push my measly forces of 9 sentinels over by Shake's base, seeing what's going on right here, so I'm anticipating them to be attacking from the side. Shake does have a frontier outpost, and they are upgraded, so frontier outposts are the upgraded version of the outpost. Building another one. Here I am, I send in my fixed gun, and I do think I plop my fixed gun somewhere. There you go. I plop it right here. Which actually, I think I delete that, and then I try to plop it right here, is what I think I end up doing. If I'm not mistaken, I don't let that complete. Yeah, there it goes. And then I'm going to move it a little bit more right under the TC next to his outpost here. I think I'm trying to fix it, like... Okay, so yeah, what ended up happening was, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me put it right there. Maybe there wasn't enough room. But this is actually a better position because I get I get range right here. So I do plop it down right here. I plop it very defensively because we know their army's right here. So I'm not too worried about them attacking right here. And also, I've got line of sight, right? I've got my TP here. I'm building an outpost right here. So I've got my line of sight. So here he goes. He goes to Shake. Chris still in Age 2. Okay, there he goes. He's finally going for the Age 3, but he does not use Hospitality. He has Hospitality right now. He's had it for a while. He could have sent that, and he could have already been in Age 3. Maybe he's saving it for Age 4. We'll have to see as we continue this cast. He does have the flamethrowers. Very curious what he sends. He's in age 3 now, so let's see what he does. Sends the Arbigers. Abergers. I cannot say that word. I do not know that word. I'm honestly just Abergs. Arbigers. I sound like from Pink Panther when he kept trying to say hamburgers. Hamburgers. So he's sending in that card, which if you don't know, it makes your commander support plus 10 population. So he'll get plus 10 from the one commander he has. But it also decreases all of your units by 10%. That's all of units. So that's your Huss, that's your Dragoons. If he lost the Cellar Wagons, your Cellar Wagons. If he had like the Cassador card, it would be the Cassadors. Anything that you make from the commandery, it's going to be reduced by 10%. Here he goes. He's going to go with the Victorosa. That's his opener, so we should be seeing TPs being dropped. He was already constructing that. Oh, he's actually got quite a bit of commanderies right here, so his pop actually went up by 30 for all these commanderies he has, or maybe 40? So, very defensive, actually. Very, very defensive. But here I am. I'm going to age 4 myself, so I don't really know what their play is right here. I'm now in age 4. Knowing me, I'm going to be going for that flintlock rockets. We all know how I love my flintlock rockets. Okay, so they see that I am now age 4. They're probably freaking out. They're probably going to do a push right here. Bush just sent in the advanced arsenal, it looked like. Yep. Milanese arsenal. Ships one arsenal wagon, makes arsenal technologies 50% cheaper, and enables advanced improvements to be researched. Huh. That's actually better than an advanced arsenal, if you ask me. Okay, so I do see this coming in right here. Yeah, we do scout that. I think I go ahead and let that tower go, because I knew I couldn't take this. I mean, his Falcons will clean up my Sentinels alone, so I'm just gonna let him pick off that tower. I'm waiting for my Flintlocks to come in. Selling my fixed gun again. You can sell your fixed gun for like 98% of the resources back, and then you can place it somewhere else. And I think that's an amazing feature, and it's not utilized enough. Let's see what Shake's doing. Shake's got his factory on heavy cannons. Hasn't sent in any of his Lancers. That actually surprises me. He's got a lot of shipments, though. He's got shipments stacked up. So, okay, so factory. Sending in his second factory, and now he's sending, and then also sending in wood, and then sending in Huss. Okay, so now he wants to send in all those shipments. Okay. Let's look at the scores. So, score-wise, Chris just went for this all-out ridiculous boom. Can't hate the man. You know, he's pumping out those villagers. He's only pumping them out from 1 TC though. No, oh, he's aging up. There he goes. He goes to industrial. Goes up with the Pope, which is, I'm pretty sure that's what I went up with. Getting the really awesome Sovereign Order of Malta, which increases everything by 15%. And this is one of my new favorite cards right here, is the 4 Culverin card. I love grabbing the 4 Culverin card as one of my first Industrial Age cards. These Culverins come in such clutch, because I noticed, you know, once we get into these later games, everybody's got like Falcons, heavy cannons, mortars. These 4 Culverins have won me games for simply just taking out heavy cannons and Falcons. Not a whole lot of fighting going on this game. I think we were all just kind of booming, messing around, like almost no fighting. Let's see if we can't get some fighting going on, because now we've all done our boom, and we're kind of just sitting back, moving up and doing what Malta does, like just creeping a little bit. Chris is putting down a fort. If I'm not mistaken, I think Shake might go for... He's got a lot of heavy cannons. He is just pumping out those heavy cannons. Look at the scores now. 27, 26, 29. I mean, Chris is beating us in score. absolutely beating us in score. Italy's getting their factory. So unlike the other European civs, Italy and Malta only get one factory. I think Malta needs two factories. Personal opinion, I really think they need two, but you know, it is what it is. Chris getting his factory. You know, he's got the flamethrowers and the rockets for the fire throwers, but does he even have fire throwers? No, he's got. So this is something I actually just talked to one of my buddies about. Bronchi, he's also in my clan. Why grab two cards that upgrade a unit, but then never use the unit? And then the one unit that he is massing, he doesn't even have flintlock rockets for. Like, don't waste your cards, guys, unless you plan on using them. Like, if you don't use these two cards, they're pointless cards. So if you're gonna mass sentinels, have flintlock rockets. That's my advice. That's my opinion. I think because you could replace these two cards with something useful like flintlock rockets, and I don't know, something. What do I have in H2? Let's see here. What did I take that he didn't take here? Trip to Jerusalem? Does he have trip to Jerusalem? He does not have trip to Jerusalem. Oh man, I love trip to Jerusalem. Alright, Shake revolts here. We all push in. Let's watch this absolute... Let's see what's going on. So I'm pushing in on the Italian player. I see that he's got villagers here. Just go ahead and pop off those villagers. Here's Shake's crazy army right here. My lord, look at the Hussar of Death. Hussar of Death. Okay, that's pretty nuts right there. I'm pumping out my sentinels. I'm probably pumping them out from the outpost themselves, yeah. Pumping them out from the outpost. Because I did send in the Redden Towers so I can recruit from my outposts. I'm creeping up again. I'm building an outpost forward. That way I can get my buffs around, you know, I can get my buffs on this wall.
Aufgabe?
Moving my settler wagons to this copper mine. I am next to an outpost, so they'll still get that bonus. I've got 64 sentinels here. And actually, let's take a look real quick. So because I went with flintlock rockets, look at the difference between my sentinels and Chris's sentinels. 353, 325, 43 attack, 48 attack. So you can kind of see that difference there, can't you? And not to mention, I have the actual rocket attack too, right? The battle bluster. So you know, I have the rocket attack that he does not have, and that does do a small area of damage. Shake sees these villagers. Here's the fort. Where's the multiplayer at? I start pushing up on Italy because now I've got my buffs, so I can push up on this wall. And watch this absolute cleanup. He's probably going to change his heavy cannons to aim at his sentinels. Great micro, getting his hussars away from the dragoons and the guard line infantry. But then putting his hussars into the sentinels. But I think it's because he's trying to keep them from going anywhere here. Lots of falconets here. Let's see how I deal with that. I notice them. I start moving my culverins up, and I start taking pop shots at him. There he goes. He does send in like these Lancer units, type units, the Bosniaks. But look how beefy my culverins are. I clean up the Falks. I'm going to clean up these Lancers. I think he does get the last culverin here. Absolutely cleaned up. Shake over here. Just really making the multiplayer regret his decision to let Shake go into Industrial Age. He finally got the guard fire throwers. But I just don't know if it's gonna help him. I don't think it will. I still managed to save one of my culves. That's hilarious. I did get my church card, so I now get my buffs around his buildings, as you can see right here. Shake having an excellent fight here. I did not get the fight I was hoping for, you know. I was hoping for more of a fight myself, but you know, it is what it is. Shake MVP on this game. Here I am, I'm finally sending in my sovereign order in Malta. Guard Basilgilier. I cannot say these names. These hard old world European names. I just cannot do it. Just look how well these Sentinels are doing. I mean, they are just not going down. He sends in... Look at that. They're all... 2 volleys. It took 3 volleys to kill 1 Sentinel from these militiamen. Looks like his revolutionaries got cleaned up, but he's just got a ton of heavy cannons. Just taking out the infrastructure here. He's trying to kite me forward and back. I'm just gonna move forward and take a shot right here. I send out a small group to go after these guys while taking down his TC right here. Look at the health difference between these guys. I mean, they are no match versus my Sentinels. And there it is, guys. So, kind of a late game here. No one really doing anything early. I wish I could give you more action throughout the game, but I definitely thought this was going to be a great game, only because there was 2 multiplayers, and we played differently, right? Like, he definitely went with more of a boom, but I grabbed the TP sooner than he did, so I got a lot of shipments out sooner than he did. I mean, let's do a shipment comparison at the end of the game. Let's see how many more shipments I sent than he did. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would be surprised if he got 12. I think... Oh! He abandoned his town. I can't even see. Oh, man, I should have looked at that sooner, but... oh, wait, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Put my foot in my mouth. How did he manage that? I bet you it's probably because he just got back-to-back shipments once he started cleaning up Shake's revolutionaries, and you probably just sent them all out. Also, the church card. I probably should have. I could have sent my merchant republics. Yeah, my merchant republics to kind of help out for that. But in the beginning, we definitely, because I did show it, I definitely was ahead of them in shipments. So it's probably when he started sending in the church cards, and then of course wiping out all of Shake's revolutionaries. Probably just really beefed up his XP. But yeah, great game altogether. Don't let Shake build up that many heavy cannons and revolt on you, because he will make you regret it. But let's look at the post game. I haven't been showing the post game, and I really should, because it would showcase more of the Sentinels and how good they get. But let's check out here. Resources 27,000, 32,000, 38,000. So actually, I was second place in gathering resources at the end of it. But of course, Chris 45,000. Chris did a great job here. Let's see, what was all buildings, economy improvements? Chris had the most improvements. Chris kicked butt when it came to booming. He really did. Combat experience, though. 2,621, 1,398, 1,917. So I didn't get the big battle I wanted, but you know what? I did some things, right? Like units killed 145, 106. So I killed more units than I thought I did. It didn't look like I had killed a whole lot from the Italy player, but I must have killed something. Let's check out scores. Yeah, look at poor Bush just did not did not do so well this game. Hopefully he figures out Italy a little bit better. Um, but let's see here. When am I? All resources gathered. Oh man, look at that. He stayed ahead the whole time. I mean, I was I didn't do too bad. I could have done better. I always could do better. I'm not like a 2000 yellow player. I could always do better. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be uploading this very soon, so of course for you it's whenever you see it. But please do. It means a lot to me because it's kind of hard for me to do these videos. I am a trucker. I'm an on-the-road trucker, so I've been injured, which has allowed me to upload these videos. But when my time becomes a little bit more restricting, your likes and your subscribes and your comments helps motivate me because let me tell you something, when I've been working like 14, 16-hour days every day for like a few weeks before going home, I need motivation to want to upload on the weekends, you know what I mean? So do like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.